These are the IFI Coolbox freezer cooling units. They work as a pair for each tub, fit around the tub like this. Each flavor of gelato uses a pair, and there's 4 in total for a 2-flavor box. Let me show you a little bit about them and the way that they are frozen down. So these are not electronic. There's no condenser here. They are frozen in a very cold freezer, approximately negative 15 degrees Fahrenheit, for overnight. Really, ideally, like 2 days. You can see right now these are unfrozen. They're kind of sloshy, like they're liquid. When they get frozen, they have to be frozen in an exactly upright position, and they have this special kind of holder to do so, which is here. So what you do with them is you take the 4 and you put them in the holder, and you can see that the holder has very vague, like hemispheral kind of shape implied by it. And to get in the holder, you have to squeeze them very slightly and gently, and you place them in exactly upright. All 4 of them, 1 per slot. But it's important, if you just freeze them not in the holder, A, they might freeze kind of diagonally, which will make them not function, and B, they'll be too wide to actually fit in the cool box. The holder compresses them very slightly so that they fit properly. So you put them like this, and then this whole large, oversized, bulky unit goes in the freezer. And once you've got it in the freezer, you've got to make sure that these things are pointed quite nicely vertical, and don't jumble too much stuff about it. And you got to let them freeze down for at least 12 or so hours until they're no longer liquid inside. Then you can keep them in the freezer and compact them a bit. You can take them out of this holder because they'll already have frozen solid enough that you can finish the freezing in a more compact formation. So I'll show you what this looks like in the freezer. So this set is down in the bottom of a commercial chest freezer in their little kind of shaping container. Notice they're fully upright and vertical, and they've been in there for a while. They should ideally be left at the bottom. The very bottom is the coldest. Should be left down there for a day or two to freeze solid. Here's another set in the freezer. These were already frozen for several days, but really only needs about 12 hours to get out of the liquid form into basically a solid shape. Then they've sort of locked into their correct shape, and as you can see, if you turn them sideways, gel line does not move. So after they've frozen solid like that, you can take, and if you need more space, you can take them out of that like holding kind of structure and pack them more tightly like this in the freezer as creatively as you like. They're still kind of awkward, but you can fit about 2 or 3 times as many in the given volume if they're outside of their shaping structure. But they must start in there until they've frozen solid. Otherwise, you won't be able to get them properly in the cool box.